And we're live.
Oh, babies.
Babies, babies, babies.
Babies, babies, babies.
What a long weekend, right?
Yeah.
How was it?
Oh, boy. It was all right. How about you? You did a lot of building. You know what we got to do now, though, pal?
Somehow, what do we got to do now?
Well, we got to get that sharing done.
I'm sharing it, but on Lehigh I Love with Love's page, somebody already has a comment, but it says it's from 14 hours ago, which is not possible.
Oh, maybe because it's the link. The link is posted by George, our esteemed colleague. And
no, because it's just been posted now.
No,
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
Is it a hateful message? Because
no.
Well, then who cares?
There's nothing hateful. I was just wondering how this woman, Beth, traveled back in time before we could even get live.
Beth is a time traveler. Remember we talked about that? If you could travel back in time, I forget what you said. You would kill.
Stupid. I think I said something stupid.
Oh yeah, you said you would kill baby Hitler.
Oh well, that's not stupid. I would definitely do that.
Yeah, but imagine how crazy you would have looked.
Oh, killing baby Hitler? Yeah, because he wasn't a bad baby.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like all the nurses would be like, "Why is this maniac killing this brand new baby?"
Right.
And then you'd have to explain it away, like you're not going to get it.
We're not going to. Yeah,
they would never get it
from the future.
Yeah.
And you're not going to believe what this guy does.
Yeah, this guy
really gets out of control. I mean, big time.
I think you would have to go back and kill Hitler, like when he started being evil.
Well, that'd be too hard because he'd have an army around him.
I know, but
you have to kill baby Hitler. You have to go back.
You have to
quietly, secretly kill baby Hitler.
But then, but you'd probably end up. It'd be a sacrifice because you'd do life in jail.
No, quietly, Todd.
No, but you would get caught. Although back then, people got away with everything.
How would you get caught? You're sneaking in. You getting the baby Hitler.
I think it would. To me, that would be more difficult than. I don't know. Maybe not. I haven't really.
Look, the problem is you're never gonna, unless you brought a lot of evidence with you. If I brought like an iPhone, maybe, and like a documentary. It couldn't be on DVD though, right? That wouldn't. I brought a DVD player.
Well, even then, it'd be like, well, how do you know that?
And a TV.
You can't prove that that's the baby. That would, you just couldn't prove it.
You have to bring the TV because the plugs are the same. The TV, the DVD player, the DVD of a current documentary.
Yeah.
That explains that Hitler did it.
Yeah. And you'd
say, "Oh, whoa there. Let me turn this on," and they're gonna. You get it.
A parade in Tatamy.
Damn right. I was out in my yard waving.
Oh, I thought it was because of the thing we were talking about earlier. No,
Thank you, Merry Chris.
It was not the day Hitler was murdered.
No, that's I don't know. Well, we don't know when he died. No one knows when he died.
It's true.
He could be alive.
You know what?
Part robot.
Well, they say that about everybody. All the conspiracy theories. They
don't say that about everybody. I mean,
yeah, they do. They said about Saddam
that he could be alive.
Yeah, they said it was a fake. It was a fake.
Oh yeah, fake Osama, fake Saddam. But Hitler, because they never found his body, they actually never found his body.
Yeah.
They think he died in a bunker or something. But Hitler, could be sneaking. Him and Andy Kaufman could be sneaking around.
I think he's dead by now. Either way,
Andy Kaufman or Hitler.
Well, I know. Well, that's the other thing. Andy Kaufman. This could be a fucking long.
That's the treasure. That's the treasure of Andy Kaufman. Is he would put in the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you? You're an Andy Kaufman fan?
Oh yeah, big time. Love him.
Where would you rank him?
Comedian as entertainer.
No, comedians. Well, are you putting him in the category of? Yeah, you have to, right?
It's so hard though because he's an entertainer on top of being a comedian. Because comedian doesn't necessarily do the totally left field shit that he did.
Yeah,
That's beyond. I can't think of a single other person who's like that. Can you?
No.
Who would have shows like that, and then the shows would get really dark and unfunny on purpose.
Right.
And then he'd play like an instrument, and then he'd go back because he didn't like tell jokes usually. He kind of did, but not.
Have you seen the Jim Carrey movie?
Yeah,
it's great.
Love it. He's the perfect guy.
Did you see the documentary about the Jim Carrey movie.
Yeah,
that's how you know that Andy Kaufman is a maniac, when there's a movie about him being a maniac, and then they have to make a documentary about the guy who played the maniac.
But I think this is just my theory here. I don't think a lot of people saw that documentary, so I don't know how many people are gonna get this, but I think part of the spirit of that documentary is that part of it is made up. I think part of that documentary is Jim Carrey saying, I'm going to honor Andy Kaufman by pretending that I actually went crazy trying to be Andy Kaufman.
Right.
Because that's the perfect tribute to the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it is for sure. What's your favorite? I mean, I don't know if even people, this is very specific. If there's no Andy Kaufman fans out,
I think Mayor Chris knows who Andy Kaufman is. I know he knows.
And also, if you're watching the show, what is this, the 30th episode? If you've made it this far to hanging out with us for 30 episodes,
no, this is like 50, dude.
50? Whoa.
No, I could be wrong, but I bet you it's at least George.
Either way, you know who Andy Kaufman is if you've spent this much time with us.
You should.
So my favorite one was the other character. Shit, what I can't think of it.
The jerk. Oh my God.
Tony, was it Tony something?
Tony Clifton.
Tony Clifton. Yeah, Tony Clifton. That's my favorite one of his bits.
Just that. That's not anything a comedian would do.
No,
that's not a normal.
You wouldn't do it. It's it's character suicide.
And then he has people planted in the audience to throw drinks at and to smack around. Like that's so insane.
And then he fought. What was the guy's name?
Jerry Lawler.
Jerry Lawler. Yeah,
who was also in on it,
but then got mad.
But did he get mad? Or was that part of the whole thing?
Oh baby!
Whoa!
Speaking of time travel, we got an astronaut amongst us.
Hey guys.
Hey, what? Wait, is that your voice? Kate, are you in space right now?
She's drinking through that tube. It's a microphone and and nutrients are coming through it, and she's smoking.
Right here.
Kate, your space station looks awful lot like your actual apartment. How'd you pull that off?
I just got home.
You just
the capsule just opened.
I just got home. Yeah.
Where I didn't so you had this whole time you've had that, huh?
Yeah.
Like it seems like a first week kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you've been sitting on this one, waiting to spring it.
Something happened, guys.
What happened?
What happened?
Well, I fell in love.
Okay, good. Congratulations.
So I know what it means now to love someone to the moon and back.
Oh, what a long way to go for that bit.
Yeah.
That's Andy Kaufman. That's what he would do.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about.
I get it. Yeah.
Okay, John, we got a comment. John Paul Coulter says he painted out front, slept late, ate grilled hot dogs, stopped by the dispensary. Did I miss a question in there?
It was the very first question you asked what everybody did on Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, I asked?
Or I did. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's why all those people have been answering, though, on the thread. I mean, you had to know why, right?
Yeah. No, I guess I'm... I got sidetracked.
The dispensary?
Georgia.
My mom says, Mary Fry says, Kate's back, clapping hands. Clapping hands.
Kate.
Yeah.
Kate, how was
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Do you sound good? I'll tell you that right now.
Magnificent.
Okay. Good.
Clear.
How was your can you hear yourself through the headphones?
I'm having trouble, but that's okay. I always have trouble.
Okay.
Hey, use that knob, Kate. Like I showed, use that knob.
I did.
Use
how
more.
Was
I used it on
Memorial Day.
Give it more juice.
I have a story. I don't know if you want to start it now. We can wrap it up by the end of the show.
Well, does it involve you going to space? Because that's a long story. I feel
it's a long story.
All right, go into it. Is this
okay?
Can you lead, what kind of story is it? Like, give us a little bit of a premise.
Any kind of ape or anything with apes?
No, nothing with apes. Just a whole lot of just unfortunate events.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So it started with my Friday night. Remember how I wasn't here with you guys on Friday night?
Yeah.
By the way, I missed you. So I watched the show back.
We actually wanted to talk about that, but we'll let you go. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you could. I mean, feel free to interrupt me. I feel like my stories aren't as good when they're not interrupted. But so Friday, I started dog sitting.
Yeah. Get that bell ready, Tim.
No, that's what I just grabbed it. Oh, I dropped it now. I dropped
Pick
it.
it back up. You're going to need it. So I started dog sitting. Something that, during quarantine is like a weird thing, but they promised me they scrubbed down the house and everything. Okay. So I've been with these people for about 8 years now. So I have a key to the house. She texts me and says, here's the code to the garage door.
Ooh, big time commitment there. That is the ultimate sign of respect in a suburban household. If you get the garage, that's like the omerta, the suburban omerta.
The code of silence, huh?
I have to tell you guys,
it's like a code.
Yeah.
I have a lot of people's codes. So many codes. People trust me.
She's well known.
Yeah, I'm known on the streets. Anyway, so and it was Takeout Friday. Remember?
Yeah. Oh, we know.
Yeah, we were there.
We were there.
I promised you guys that I would do it, so I did Bolit. But what I did at the very last minute, I tripled up my order because I had to give some food to my fake family. So like $100 later, right?
Right.
I pull into the parking lot with my fake wife.
Okay.
And I'm like, you're going to get the food and I'm going to you're going to stop, drop, and roll because I was supposed to pick it up at 6:30. I get there at 6:11. I call them. I'm like, hey, I'm here. I know it's early, but I'm here. And they're like, yeah, it's not ready yet.
Okay.
So 6:30 comes. 6:40.
Oh my God.
6:50.
Tell me it's not true. Tell me.
Don't go to 6:55.
Yeah, do not go. Do not continue.
6:56.
Oh God, Kate, I'm starting to get clammy. I'm nervous for you.
I know. And I was so upset because I also had a show at 8:00.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, with the superior people.
I think you learned a valuable lesson, by the way, but go on.
I did. I think this is called karma. So I run to Naomi's house. I just stop and I just shove her out the door with her food.
Oh, man.
I drive as fast as lightning to the doghouse. I get there like 20 after 7. We go on at 8.
One could say with Naomi, you're already in the doghouse.
Real good.
I tell you what,
getting better and better.
Didn't take me long, did it?
Did you see what I did here?
Oh, the moon cup.
Moon cup. So,
okay, you're on the way to the doghouse.
Get to the doghouse. I have all my bags, and I start punching in the code on the garage, and nothing's happening.
They change it on you.
Punch it back in.
Didn't trust you.
It's almost like they gave me a fake code, but no, there was no lights coming on or anything. So I'm like, I'll just go in the door with my key. So I go around to the front door. I open the top lock. Now the bottom lock has been replaced now, and it has a keypad on it.
Okay.
So I punch the number in there. I think maybe
What's
it's
the code? Just say it real quick. What's the code? What's the address and the code?
It's locked in here.
Real fast. Just fast.
Just tell us the code, and if we guess the house, we deserve it.
Right. We get to keep the dog.
If all listen, if they got robbed and all you gave us was the code, that's a pretty good job on our part.
Yeah. I mean, we'd have to go to every house.
We'd have to go to every house and use the code.
Yeah. So anyway, it doesn't work. I'm freaking out. It's like 7:30-ish at this point. So I go back to the garage. I'm like, maybe I have to press the up button or the down button. And nothing's working.
Enter. Did you try enter? That's always
I tried that other button. So then I call. Now these people are gone because the father's sick. So I don't want to bother them. I know the mother. I call the mother and I'm like, hey, do you know the code to get in here? It's not working. She's like, no, I know you have a show at 8:00. At this point, it's like 8:40. And she's like, let me call.
8:40. You're 40 minutes late.
Oh, sorry, 7:40.
Jesus, Kate, keep it together, okay?
7:40.
She's been doing a lot of time traveling, so it's actually
it's hard to remember.
Space is 1 hour.
Yeah, 8:40 moon time.
Yeah, 8:40 moon time. So it's 7:40, and I decide I'll probably just have to do the show from my car. So I go to get in my car. I have my bag. Some bags are at the front door. Some bags are at the garage door. Some bags are on my car. I have half of a face of makeup on because I started doing it in the Bolit parking lot to save some time.
Right.
Right before I had the first heart attack.
Did you get them scallops from Bolit? You did get them scallops?
No, I got the lobster roll. It was delicious. With
Not a bad choice either. Not a bad choice. Go on,
so good.
Go on.
And the butterscotch pudding, so good. Okay. So anyway, the daughter calls me and she's like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, it's not working. And anyway, after like 5 minutes with her, she's like, let me put my husband on the phone. He gets on the phone and he's like, you're at the garage door. I said, yes, I'm at the garage door. And
I know where this is going. I'm going to let you finish. I know where this is going. Can I guess? You're at the wrong house.
I'm at the wrong house. No, I've been to this house like 8 years.
Sorry.
I started with that.
You had a lot of confidence though that you'd be right on that one.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I'm actually happy I wasn't, because I would totally have fucked up the story.
John's asking what kind of car was in there. They have a lot of cars, by the way. Anyway, he finally says to me, the husband, he's like, "You're in the garage, right?" I said, "No, I can't get in the garage. I'm at the garage door."
Right.
And he's like, "Oh, you have to go into the garage, use the key," which I've never used. I've only used the front door with this key. I didn't know that key did the back door. So I go in through the back door. Now I would call it the kitchen door, the garage door.
Yeah, sure.
That goes into the house.
Yeah.
And I finally get in, and Ryan Hill's calling me. Sid Stauffer is calling me. Like, "Where are you?"
Appreciate you naming names.
Name dropping.
I love that she named names. Always name names.
Probably giving her a hassle is what they were doing.
They're like, "Where are you? Where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm locked out of my house right now."
Yeah.
Anyway, I get on, whatever. So fast forward. So that was what, Friday? And I'm trying to remember. Saturday, I have dinner with my fake family. I go back to the dog house. Now, you boys remember how the story is too long. It is too long. It's going to be worth it, though, in the end, I promise. Here's where the good part comes. So you know how I'm afraid of dying in my sleep?
Of course.
Yeah.
So I dress up at night.
Noted time traveler is scared to die. Yep.
Right. Yep. For the good-looking corpse.
Yeah. So Jen, pay close attention to this part of the story. I think you'll like it.
Do you know Jen?
No.
Okay.
No, but I'm gonna fight her.
Yeah, Jen. Just for your own knowledge, Kate dresses in fancy dresses and gowns before bed each night because she's afraid she's gonna die, and if she dies, she wants to be well dressed for the coroner. So just so you know, that's a thing.
That's where we're at with Kate.
So I get home, I let the dogs out, I get changed into my evening dress. It's pretty fancy.
I know what you're thinking, and you want to make a joke about who let the dogs out.
I did.
I don't want you to. I don't.
Oh,
want
you did?
To.
I almost.
I saw it. I saw it in him. I saw it rising up in him.
You know him better than I do.
It's better that I didn't, and that this happened.
Yeah.
Who let the dogs out joke wouldn't have. I mean, it's never funny, but
no, it never has been.
This actually
never.
All right, you let these dogs out.
So
Kate let the dogs out.
I let the dogs out. I get into my now. This dress is pretty nice. It's black. It's low cut. I figure if I die, I die tonight, I'm gonna look good.
That's gonna be a horny mortician, right?
That's right. He just might cut it off. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh,
so
hey, Jesus.
Well, you know what?
I get it.
You have to be prepared.
Oh, you know those morticians that are into dead people.
Oh, right. Wow.
Most of them, probably.
Most of them. So I let the dogs out. I get changed. I go to let them back in. They're not ready. Come back in the house. Like 20 more minutes. I'm reading a book. Come outside with the book. Get the dogs. Go to that garage door that leads into the house, and it's locked.
Oh, God.
And I am outside without my key, without my cell
let
phone.
The dogs in.
I can't let myself in.
Boo.
I'm in an evening gown and no shoes. So I have to go to the neighbor's house and knock on the neighbor's door. This is like 11 o'clock at night. Ring the doorbell.
You hadn't done the show yet, or you did?
Oh, this is another night. This is another night.
Sorry. Yeah. Don't tell that other night. Just do this one.
Same night. So knocking, ringing, they're not answering. So then I have to go across to the other house. I go over there. Old man, Russian. He's afraid of me. I look crazy.
Why did you say Russian as if we would be like, oh, okay, all right?
Because that's what we all did in our heads. We all thought, oh, we get it. Russian?
Like Russian accent.
It like it was a negative connotation.
It is.
Yeah, he had a thick Russian accent.
You said communist. Then we would have been red scare.
I'm like, we made it to the moon first.
Yeah.
So he's afraid to let me in the house, and I don't blame him.
You're a crazy woman in a nightgown.
Yeah.
He probably thinks you're the ghost of his wife. That's probably what he thinks.
No, she's standing behind him very disapprovingly.
Or his mistress. You were the ghost of his mistress.
I'm like, hi.
Yeah, but your wife isn't dressed like this. You're like pushing.
Let me in, please.
Yeah, let me in. I'm not here to.
So embarrassing. And I'm covered in mud because it was like raining that day or something. So there's mud all on my toes. It's horrible. It's so embarrassing. Doesn't go with the dress at all. So he doesn't know how to use his cell phone. He just hands it to me. He's like, do you know how to use this? And I'm like, oh, God, I don't have any numbers. I am not
spy.
And here's where Tyler comes into this story because Tyler remembers numbers.
Right.
heck comes in handy, by the way. And you lock yourself out in your evening gown.
Yeah. He's like, you want
I don't
to
know
stay here? with wife? You want me, you, and wife? We make sex.
She's just standing there like, she's like,
no,
I'm like, hey.
We do not make sex. I don't know. That's a very bad Russian accent.
Oh, it's terrible.
Good enough.
Yeah. So I asked him for the phone book, and he won't.
Sex with boys? Is it you who make sex with the boys? You look like you make sex with boys.
I'm like, it's not what it looks like.
And he had a phone book, this guy.
Yeah, this guy had a phone book.
That's suspicious in its own way.
No. I asked for one because I don't know anybody's number. And I was like,
yeah, because you know how the phone books are. You can look up cell phone numbers in the phone book.
Somebody's number. The police department. I wanted to look up the police department. If nothing
I know
else.
their number.
Yeah, their number's pretty easy. It's 911.
I didn't want to do that again, guys. I
called
them
with
all
the
the
non-emergency line. You wanted the non-emergency.
It's called 911.
That's
that was worse. That was
a bad one.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So he won't turn his back towards me because he's afraid that I might have
that's
something.
Yeah, that's a classic Russian move.
Yeah, Now you know you're working with a spy.
I said phone book. I don't know who this girl is, but I'm going to beat her up after the show when it's legal.
She's in on this. She's in on it. She's ready. She's part of the bit.
Oh, is she?
We have her placed.
She's ready. Good. So he's like, just call 911. So I called 911 and they're like, hey, Kate. And I'm like, hey guys, I locked myself outside. Anyway,
what are they going to do? What are the cops going to do? They're just going to like take you door in.
Well, I asked for the phone number and they found it. They found it in the phone book. So I'm like, cool. So the man lets me come in further because he sees that I'm not crazy, that I'm really locked out. So he lets me use the house phone. It's, from like the 1950s or something. That phone is no longer in service.
Beat up in the comments here.
Yeah.
He's getting beat up.
We don't give a fuck about the comments. Never have. John Paul.
Yeah. Everybody.
I know John.
Have never cared about you or Jen. At no time. We appreciate your support.
No
don't
time.
give a fuck.
I missed 3 days. I'm allowed to tell a long story.
Yeah.
And
And you know what? The more comments being critical of the length of the story, we're going to add 5 minutes to the story.
That's right.
Honestly, make this story. It's 8:22.
Yeah,
you started the story at roughly 6:30.
Yeah.
It's now 8:22.
Yeah. I can start over.
I would recommend keeping it going till about 8:55.
You guys got it. You got it. Yeah.
Good, thank you.
So the man is like, well, what are you going to do? I said, well, the cops are coming. And he's like, well, let me leave the light on for you in case you need to come back. I'm like, I am not coming back here. The wife's
the
like,
Russian man or the guy
back here. So John knows.
Oh
John
my
knows
God.
him.
Paul Spratt. What the hell?
What did he say?
Whoa, Paul.
Whoa. Jesus.
Ew. Oh, Paul.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Paul.
That's
everybody had some pretty came off the Memorial Day weekend being.
We have to put Paul on timeout.
No, I mean he's gonna. We know who he is. Do we know who that is?
I know Paul.
Oh, all right. Well, that's fine.
I know Paul.
Then I guess it's fine.
It's fine if he disparages Kate. He threw some laughs out.
It's okay.
Yeah, that makes everything okay when you say ha ha.
Well, you gotta wait. If you say something and you know it bombs, and then you just wait 30 seconds and throw an LOL or a JK. Erases the whole thing.
I guess so.
I agree with that.
Yeah. All right, continue.
Shots fired. So I go outside, and as I'm going back to the house, I see the first house that I was at. Their lights are now on, and they're looking out the window because
there's commotion.
Right.
So I start running towards them. As I do that, they turn off the light.
Okay, let's go over this maneuver. Why you thought that was good?
Yeah.
So
because
so you're in an evening gown.
Yeah.
You're at the neighbors you're at a Russian man's house, which
that's right.
In the neighborhood, there's probably there's already probably speculation. There's probably
anything could be
going on, and then their lights flicker on. Kate, you think it's best if you sprint at them,
start running. Yep.
Which scares them without a doubt.
Yeah. Quick, turn the light off and act like they're not home again. And I'm like,
Yeah.
God darn it.
Oh, the classic move. Just kidding. We weren't home, even though the lights were just on.
Yeah. LOL. So I go back, I knock, I ring. Another old man comes to the door. Can you believe it?
The same in the Russian man's house or a different house?
Different house, different man. But old.
Did another old man in the Russian man's house come out?
So many
from the
old
other...
men in that house.
Yeah, why
it was weird.
many?
Yeah.
Are you making fun of me?
No.
Yeah. No. He's fully dressed. I think it took him that long to get dressed. Like, he's dressed. He's got like a cap on.
He's like, you okay?
You know what? He did. He did say that.
He said, are you Kate?
Yeah.
You're lying. Ring it. Jesus, ring it hard on her.
It's been wrong.
Not. Bye, John. His dinner's here. No, I seriously, I was like, I'm like, I'm sorry. That's what I said. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm locked out. And he says, are you Kate? And I said, yeah, I am. And he goes, okay. He's like, I said, do you have their phone number? He's like, come on in. As he says that, the cops pull up. So I was like,
okay.
I gotta take care of this. And he's like, all right, I'll look for the phone number.
Yeah.
He goes in. I go over to the cop. I feel so stupid.
Well, you should. You should feel very stupid. As stupid as you felt, you weren't feeling stupid enough.
No, I felt real.
What'd you say to the cop?
So the dogs are going crazy this whole time. By the way, I forgot that part. And as I'm walking,
don't forget any parts, please. Please, everybody is on the edge of their seats here.
So as I walk towards the cop, one of the dogs from the backyard darts out into the middle of the street.
Because of the cops. You think he hates cops, that dog?
Yeah, he probably did something bad. I was trying to run away from the cops. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So at this point, the neighbor of the second old man, wife or something, she comes running out and she has a piece of paper and she's leaning. She's like, social distancing. I'm like, thank you. And it's the phone number, which doesn't help me because I don't have a phone. I go over to the cops. Do you know that cops have flip phones? Did you guys know that?
Well, I imagine they had some phones themselves. I imagine in that situation, your biggest issue isn't not having the phone.
Well, I had that conversation with them. I'm like, tell me about the flip phone, buddy. No,
so just like, that's what we have now?
I didn't.
It's a cop phone?
It's a cop phone, yeah. So I dial the number. I get the husband. He gives me the code as the cop's going to look for the dog with the flashlight. I get in the house, grab my key, grab my cell phone, come back. Cop gets my phone number.
I mean...
We're going out later. So he leaves. He's like, I feel bad. I feel like the dog's going to get hit. I'm like, I also feel bad about this, but the dog's done it before. This guy leaves.
The dog's been hit before.
He's been out of the house before.
You said the dog's going to be hit, and you said it's okay. He's done it before. The cop like, this lady knows the dog was hit, and she's okay with it. What a psycho.
Yeah, she's a good dog sitter. So he leaves, and I'm shaking biscuits for about 2 hours. I'm in and out of the house. Sometimes the dog comes back. Shaking
biscuits.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the middle of the night, really busy road. Cars are coming down. I'm in the house. I'm, back and forth. And then another dog, the dog's name is Harry. So another dog in the house starts barking because I see lights. So I go outside and there's this car like case in the joint. And I'm like, oh my God, what is this? It's like an SUV. And then all of a sudden the dog is running, chasing the car behind it. The guy goes all the way down the street. The dog follows him. I can't see the
Get the hell out of here.
Or the car.
The hell out. The dog chased the car. This is starting to heat up.
So I'm like, is this guy going to steal this dog? So I never get change. Stupid. Don't know why. Still in my dress. Right. So I run back outside. I'm in the middle of the road. I see the car creeping up again. The guy jumps out. He's like, is this your dog? And I said, yes. And he goes, are you okay? And I said, do I look okay? I said, I am not okay.
What did he say? What did he say to that?
He's like, he goes, do you need help? I said,
yes.
What'd
you say? Then what'd you say?
I said, this is a nightmare. This is the worst night of my life. And so I said, I think if you just pull up and pull into the driveway, the dog will follow you. The dog did, but the dog was doing that thing where it's like, you couldn't get him.
Course,
I hate that.
A sly fox, probably in on it with the Russian guy.
Yeah, well,
probably was.
Yeah, exactly.
He probably was. So then the wife gets out.
The dog and the Russian guy are probably in cahoots.
Now that you say that, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
He did run over to the Russian guy's house at one point. He ran back.
Cahoots. Dog pulls off his mask and it's the Russian guy's wife.
Yeah. And before they pull into the driveway, the guy's standing out there, and this car, I see it first, comes flying. So I get out into the side of the road.
A flying car is in the story? A flying car is in this story? What the fuck is going on in this neighborhood? There's cars flying. Dogs are Russian. What the hell? What's good? I hope that she can return to the story. I hope, for the listener's sake, I hope she doesn't get.
I hope it does. I hope that it does.
Yeah. So the car comes flying, and I jump out into the other side, and I'm like, hey.
What the fuck?
And he doesn't stop. Mm-hmm. He just keeps flying by. He misses the dog by this much, and the other guy's like, you a-hole.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, the dog's gonna die. I'm not gonna get paid for this.
Because of anxiety, because the car wasn't hit. The dog wasn't hit by the car, but you thought the dog would have died based on sheer fear,
or the
whole
car.
Night.
Or maybe do you think there was do you think there's a hit out against it because of the Russian connection? Do you think the Russian guy was like, this dog has now betrayed me, so he needs to go? And the Russian man, in a way to like,
it's like the John Wick of dogs,
right?
What kind of dog is this?
Eliminate loose ends here.
He's a tan. He's a tan one.
A tan one.
Tan one.
Just a tan boy.
Tan guy.
A four-legged tan boy.
Yeah.
All right. Is it like a
it's like a lab.
Guys with bread box?
He's a big dog.
Oh, big boy.
Yeah, he's
okay.
So then they pull into the driveway. The wife gets out. Another car is coming. The dog's standing in the middle of the road. I'm gonna just kill myself. I just laid down in the middle of the road. I didn't. So then the man was like, he starts yelling at Harry. He's like, Harry, you sit down, which scared Harry. And I got to leap on top of his body, and I grabbed him. I got him, and I thought, I'm not gonna pull him by the collar.
What did Harry say?
He was like, you think you have me now? I'm gonna do this again tomorrow.
The dog. There was a language barrier, of course. Hey, is this person Heather? Do they know about this story at all? Is this Heather Diarabis?
No,
you don't know them.
She's just a fan of the show. There's people
following along.
Yeah,
it's a good story.
What did Harry? So Harry said.
Yeah. So Harry and you
thank you in his way.
Yeah. The man scared him enough so that he let me get him. But I thought if I try and drag him by the collar, now there's no leashes in this house, by the way. If I try and drag him by the collar, the collar's going to break, right?
So, a non-leash house. They don't believe in him.
Well, they have that fenced-in backyard that works so well.
Right.
Yes.
So I pick up. I'm like, I gave the biscuits to the lady. I'm like, you take these. I pick up this dog that weighs probably more than I do in an evening gown with muddy feet through a puddle, and I'm carrying this dog across a highway back to the house.
Yeah.
And that was my Saturday night. Oh, and then the next day I got up and I let the dogs out, and they're barking at something in the garden. And I'm like, what's this? I go over. It's a giant snake. Giant. So then I called animal control. I had a bikini on, so I thought that would be fine.
This weekend is a shit weekend you had.
I'm pretty stressed out.
That explains the space outfit. Yeah. The random people from the internet just giving you shit. That doesn't help.
I met 7 people on Saturday night, guys. 7 strangers.
It's a good night when you've counted them.
I count everything. Yeah.
You count everything.
All things.
What about the minutes in that story? Did you count that?
That's a 9-minute.
29.
29. Did you expect it to go 29 minutes?
Oh, wow. Actually, no, that was very long.
I expected it to go the whole time.
Well, it was long at 8:22.
Yeah.
And it is 8:34.
It's 8:34.
I was
good though, right?
I think what happened was,
Ty, this is up to you guys. This is the team here. I think Kate should do a half-hour story every night. And here's why I think that. It's a nice way to relax. You sit back, that's what a podcast is. It's a story. We're on video, but there's no reason for us to even be on video, really. We're just listening to Kate. That's what we're here for.
Here's what we'll do.
Yeah. Tuesday Kate time.
Tuesday Kate time. Okay, we've lost some viewers. I'll say that now. We lost a chunk, but
okay, good.
The viewers that are left, what do you think about Tuesdays? Kate says a half-hour story.
Mm-hmm. We don't have any of our regular people here tonight. Not one.
One. And if
no one's here,
and if they found another thing to do, no Bukaki, no
Dugan, no Lewis, what's the gym owners? Petruska.
Yeah,
none of the gang are here. Kate's here. Kristen.
I'm here.
Christina. We have no Amber. We have, it's a bad sign too when we can rattle off our loyal listeners. Jen says no.
Jen says no.
Jen says no in a way that can only mean she's angry.
Yeah, but she's sticking with it.
Jen, what did you wish happened in that story? What do you wish?
She wanted the dog to get hit, I'm sure.
She was probably thinking around part 1.
Yeah.
When you were at that garage. And you were like thinking, how do I get into this place? Jem was probably thinking, I hope this wraps up.
Anna Hamilton was the woman that I was trying to call. That's the phone number in the book.
I can see how Anna Hamilton wouldn't mind the story based on she's involved in it. But
she didn't hear it until just now.
And Lacey.
You know what's funny though? I can't tell if Ty's doing a bit or not. I unironically liked the story.
I didn't hate the story.
I like the goddamn story.
I didn't hate the story.
I didn't hate that story. It wasn't a story I hated.
Oh, thank you.
I'm happy that the dogs lived. I saw it going a different way. Nervously, I thought maybe a dog was going to go down. Or maybe
we're not going to do any dead dog stories.
No,
I would never do that.
No, thank you.
No, that's one of our. We don't have many rules. That's one of them.
That's the one rule.
We try to do very little politics. No dead dog stories.
No dead dogs.
Can I tell you guys something about that though? It's not about a specific dead dog. It's adjacent.
We just said no dead dog stories.
It's not no dogs were harmed in the making of this story. However, it does involve a dead dog.
John Wick?
Hypothetical.
Is it like a John Wick?
No. Okay, so 3rd grade year. It was around Christmas time. And
buckle up, everybody. We got story number.
Well, so what? See, now you're telling the people to not even anticipate.
Too many stories.
See, I'm just bullied now. You let Kate go on and on about garage codes. All she had to do was remember the goddamn garage code in the beginning. No story. It's only 4 digits.
No, it's actually 7.
Tyler. No, it's not.
What are they?
Yes, it is.
Fort Knox.
Are they doing banking information with it?
I guess. Oh, there's another part to the story. I can.
Ty was. We can't interrupt. Ty was. We're in 3rd grade.
I'm going to do the story. I'm going to do the story. However, this is going to be my thing. When I tell a joke that doesn't bombs, I'm going to tap on the mic.
That's a great idea.
That's going to be your thing.
The mic works. Like you guys didn't hear my bit.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. 3rd grade, Christmas time. The teacher's going around the class asking everybody what they want for Christmas.
I know this.
I don't know the story.
And everybody it's 3rd grade. People are saying bikes. People are saying, I want video games. I want whatever. I want a couple books. It gets to one particular student, not going to name names because he probably has a job and a career and a family right now.
Oh no.
But he said, without missing a beat, without a smile on his face, without even trying to be funny, he said, "A dead dog's dick."
Oh no!
That's what he wanted. 3rd grade. First of all,
I forget who it is now. I know you told me.
I'll tell it off air.
Yeah.
3rd grade. Number 1. Most of the kids in the class didn't know where dicks were.
You weren't swearing at that level in 3rd grade. Most people. No.
And then to say he wanted a dead dog's dick.
He must have heard it somewhere, right?
Yeah. You would only you'd have to assume he heard it somewhere.
Well, something weird's happening at home or something.
Right.
Like, can you? And obviously, the teacher she didn't oblige. This is not.
Oh, she didn't get it for him.
This is not a gift she was
It's
willing.
the worst thing you could say.
I think it is
as
the
a
worst
kid.
thing.
Like
how many years ago was that? Third grade.
Oh, so how old are you in third grade? 8?
8 maybe, right?
So I think that's second grade.
Well, we were a little
25 years ago.
So at least let's just call it at least 25 years ago. There hasn't been one Christmas that's gone by where I don't think of that moment.
What a nice thing though that he kept that with you.
Yeah, that's the gift.
That's like your favorite Christmas story.
He said he looked at her and he looked right through that teacher, and she was all excited. What do you want for a dead dog's dick? Is what I want.
Oh man, what happened to him? What happened to the kid?
And here's the point. Here's the other point. Well, he got a little bit of trouble. I think he probably had a weird Christmas. Here's the thing that I've always wondered since. Now, a dead dog's dick. What was he trying to imply here? Was he saying that the dog needed to be dead and somebody removes the dick from the dog? Or does she have to go kill a dog and take the dick? A lot of implications.
I think I like to think he just said it.
I would do
Yeah,
that.
Jen Risinger, hashtag triple D.
Oh, she likes that story.
Yeah.
Diners, drive-ins, and dives is what I think of.
Yeah.
But I think now I'll never be able to disassociate hashtag triple D with hashtag dead dog.
It's more Jen speed.
We'll be watching the Food Network,
Thanks,
and they'll be like, please tweet at our hashtag DDD, and we'll be thinking, that ain't the real one.
That's the dick.
I seriously am going to beat this girl up. There was another person I wanted to beat up the other day.
Oh,
I won't tell you why.
Well, here's the other thing. I will say this. No, we don't. Maybe we do.
What?
Kate lost less viewers with her story than I did with my short DDD story.
She lost way less.
Yeah.
Yeah, she lost a lot less. Yeah.
But hey, you know what? I think
what? We don't do it every day of the week, so we can't knock it out of the park every day. Sometimes you got to take the viewers you got. That's right. Maybe Jen will be back tomorrow.
You got to take them on a ride.
Maybe Jen Riesinger will be back tomorrow.
Well, Jen herself has
that's how you say her name.
She has 6 dogs, as she said in the chat. She had 6.
I didn't see that.
6 dogs, and she's happy.
That's a lot of dogs.
Yeah,
a ton of dogs.
I watched them. So, call me Jen.
All right. Well, we're moving right along. We got to remember tomorrow night. If you're
Raising Arizona,
and Nick Cage program, a Nick Cage picture.
Did you guys start it?
Not yet. No. So if you're listening tomorrow night, we have Garrett Smith coming on the program, talking about Raising Arizona with the team. We're all going to watch it, comment on it. So feel free to watch it and join us in the festivities.
I heard it's very good, actually.
I heard
it's legitimately good.
Yeah, I heard it's very good. I also heard George is giving something away tomorrow night.
No.
I heard.
What'd you hear though?
I heard George is giving away something for the viewers. Now
gift card?
There's a private chat. So George is now finding out that he's giving something away.
Oh, I didn't click on the private chat. Oh.
Okay. Full disclosure, I just made up that George is giving something away. But
he can give away like carpet samples, whatever.
Yeah. George, I think you can figure something to give away.
George's decision.
Yeah.
Whatever your heart tells you to give away.
He has some stickers. Give away some stickers.
But we have 16 minutes left in the program. I don't know where else to go from here. I had a couple of notes written down.
What were your notes?
Well, I want to talk about. Kate brought something up. Kate brought up karma. Kate, are you a believer in karma?
I want to believe it so badly.
Why?
Because people do a lot of mean things, and I feel like I don't know how to react to it. I have a slow reaction thing, whatever that's called. So I just think to myself,
I think it's called slow reaction.
Exactly what it's called.
Yeah.
Karma. I just think karma will get them.
Doesn't that make you a shitty person?
Me?
Yeah.
Well,
No.
Well, you have to. I mean, it's better than teaching them the lesson yourself, right?
So
well, I've also done that. I've also done that. It takes me a while.
To happen to somebody that has done bad to you, but you don't want to be the one that enforces it. Basically, you're subcontracting out your
to the universe.
Yeah,
to the universe. Yeah.
Well,
Which not only are
I'm not
lazy on top of it.
Some things I'm not in charge of, and
but you hope for it.
Okay, so here, let me ask you this. This is the. Oh, I'll make this real quick. This happened to me the other day. Yesterday, I went to work. I parked my car. I'm walking across the street. I walk past these two kids that are sitting outside of a deli. Not supposed to be there, but whatever. They're there. They're like in their 20s. No mask. I have a mask on.
Sitting on lawn chairs?
No, they're in front of the restaurant.
Oh,
son of a.
Sitting at a table.
Yeah.
It's fine. I won't say where it is. It's fine. So I walk across. I have my mask on. I walk across the street, and it's a boy and a girl, 20s, and the boy goes, "Your armpits really smell. Your armpits really stink.
To you.
Your armpits stink."
To you.
I didn't think it was at first. I was like, that's weird. He said that when I was walking by, but I'm like, whatever. He wasn't talking to me.
Right.
I go into where I need to go. There 10 minutes, come back, walk past him to go back to my car, and he starts going.
And he's in his 20s, this guy.
Yeah.
And has a girlfriend with him.
And then she starts saying, Stop it. And I'm like,
maybe he has severe autism.
Or maybe it was hers that smelled. And you caught the conversation. You know.
So I get in my car and I'm doing a drop off, social distancing. I have the thing on the roof of my car. The guy's coming out of his house to pick it up. He comes up to the car and I'm like, there's a guy back. I turn around and the guy's on the corner standing up and staring at me.
Now you should be fearful at this point.
Okay.
I am.
Yeah, you should be fearful because
then
he's going to get you.
Karma.
The subject was karma.
Well, you're hoping. I can't feel like it's fair to hope karma gets that guy, right? It's fair.
I hate that guy.
No, I don't think at all.
Well, so you hope that something good befalls the young man.
Yeah. What do you say, Tyler?
I wish nothing. I wish nothing either way. I have no thoughts either way.
Would you do that to someone?
I don't want the universe to act in any way. The universe may act a certain way, but I do not want to push it in either direction.
See, now, Ty, I know you long enough to know this is not true.
Thank you, Jen.
I think you're feeling a certain way in the moment, but
no.
When someone wrongs you, Ty, when they wrong you, hope nothing. I'm not saying you hope they get hit by an asteroid, but you hope they get billed extra on their cell phone bill. Something should happen to them.
By no means am I a great man. I'll tell you that. But however,
no one thinks that, Tyler. No one thinks that.
Thanks, Kate. But I will say, if I want ill to happen on somebody, I try to do that on my own. I try to be the enforcer. I do not want the universe to.
Can you give us an example? Can you give us an example?
Do you have any sort of retribution stories you can tell us?
Yeah.
Can I just say how I might have acted in Kate's scenario?
Yeah.
That's why I asked.
I think I would have made fun of the kid back. I think I would have went toe to toe with the young man.
What would you have said?
It's Corona land. Really?
I would have said, I don't know. I can't see it.
Thank you, Jen, for clarifying.
Yeah,
she said, "What a jerk!" I said she's probably talking about me, but go ahead.
The guy was being a dick.
Yeah.
But I would have tried to make him feel, like the little dickhead he is.
Yeah, you could be like, "Yo, what's up with your small dicked brother?" Say it to the girl.
Yeah.
Something just insulting.
I can't see. I don't think of those things.
You cackling at a string bean and slap him in the fucking face.
I couldn't. I didn't have gloves on.
Look at you.
Look at
you.
Yep.
You pale bitch.
Like, what's
slap
over
him in the face again?
I mean, he took the time to
pull out a switchblade, hold it to his girlfriend's neck.
Yeah.
Is this what you wanted?
Yeah.
Is this what you wanted?
Yeah.
That is what you should be doing instead of wishing for karma. You should be to the neck. Is this what you need?
Go at the young man.
Is this what you need, young Tony? Is this what you need?
Because here's the point.
Whatever his name is.
This kid got away with it. Sure, the universe might get him back down the road, but he's not going to know why. He's not going to know because it's on behalf of poor old Kate. I'm not saying you're old.
Old.
Whoa.
I'm not saying you're old,
Whoa there.
I'm not. Poor.
I know who's going to show up tomorrow night.
Whoa there. Yeah, Kate's going to be blessing her crystals so that they come get you. You're going to be next on her karma list.
Okay, fine. In months from now, Kate will, subcontract out her little evilness to the universe because she can't do it herself. I think in that moment.
Oh my God! Now I'm gonna beat you up when I'm allowed to.
Well, you know what's gonna happen, Ty? They're gonna
you
they're
and
gonna
Jen will line you up, punch you.
They're gonna lift these restrictions. Ty, you're gonna go out to eat. You're gonna get a nice plate of potatoes. Take a bite. Scalds the top of your mouth so bad, and the universe is just gonna say in an instant, it's just gonna say, "Kate," right?
Yeah. You're gonna have
right.
You're gonna have my shirt on with my face on it.
But
happen.
Nice big steaming plate of potatoes.
Absolutely not.
You're gonna go in for a big bite.
Nope.
And the skin's gonna come off.
It's gonna hang down.
Absolutely wrong.
Yeah,
wrong. You guys are wrong
because you wronged Kate, and she's subbing out.
Wrong.
She's subbing out the karma.
Yeah, because you know what'll happen? I burn the roof of my mouth.
Yeah.
I'll be like, God damn it. And I'll go on with my life having a burn roof of my. I'm not going to know that it was because of Kate. Kate won't get any satisfaction out of that. She'll continue living her life.
No, I'm saying.
How do you know, Tyler? How do you know that I don't get messages from the universe when people that have done wrong to me get burned mouths? How do you not know that?
I guess I don't know that. But
how do you exactly?
Which, if that's the case, I would ask, why wouldn't you get the universe to send you the fucking garage code of your friend's house instead? So you don't have to walk around the streets.
It only works with negative energy.
Lunatic.
Okay, Jen's safe for now. You're
safe
for now.
Works with
Jen
negative.
might want to fight me, Jen, and I'm.
You know what, Tyler? I just said to you, I met 7 new friends that night. 7.
Yeah? 7.
And a guy with a job. The guy has a job and a car and a flip phone.
He's
I met him.
He carries a gun.
You know what's going to happen? I was thinking about another thing that's probably going to happen to Tyler. Just from one of Kate's curses. You're probably going to go to the store, right? Let's say you want to make a nice salsa, and you're going to go to the store. You get a nice bundle of cilantro, fresh cilantro.
Yeah, that cilantro.
You don't smell it. You don't smell it first because you don't think to smell it first. You put it in the bag. You get it home. You chop up your tomatoes, your onions, your everything else. You take out the cilantro, you cut it, you smell it. That's parsley, you say.
Oh,
that's flat leaf parsley. Throw the salsa away.
No, you know what?
And then you know what's going to happen? Kate's going to get a little message certification from the universe. Got him.
Funny you say this. Funny you use this example. You know what's funny about this? I don't even like cilantro. So you know what? Kate would be thinking she's wishing bad evils on me. Guess what? Now I just made a better salsa.
Well, Jen,
enjoyable salsa.
First of all, parsley and salsa is not a better salsa, but Jen brings up a good point that instead of karma, George, if you want to pull up what Jen said, instead of karma, just wish them a dead dog dick.
Well, that's
such a bad thing to wish somebody.
Yeah.
It's like a rabbit's foot or something.
It's terrible. Right. Yeah.
That would be the only. That's the actual only real, logical explanation to this young man wishing for that for Christmas, because he wanted to settle the score with somebody else.
That's some New Orleans shit. That's some voodoo stuff. A dead dog's dick. Like you take some, you sprinkle it into a pot and mix it with some shit.
I'll tell you this though, you end up finding a dead dog's dick on your front porch. You're not having a good day.
Dre Weiler says cilantro sucks. Dre, I think
my man right there.
I think Dre has a point, but I think cilantro will grow on you if you have it in a nice guacamole that's been made right.
Way.
I don't like cilantro.
On its own, it tastes like soap. It tastes soap.
I was going to ask that. Does it taste like soap to you?
It's like
on its own.
And does it taste like?
I would just put some goddamn soap in my salsa. If that's
it tastes like soap. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I would just shave up.
I don't know if Ty's ever made a good salsa in his life.
I would just I would get a little soap. I would get a little dish soap. Pour it in there. Mix it around. And be like, ups. Forgot
Same thing.
You know, Ty. You know what they used to make soap out of?
Cilantro.
Fat.
Whale blubber.
Yeah, I knew that too.
He didn't know that.
Piece of info from me.
He didn't know that.
He didn't know, Kate.
I know.
He had no idea about the whale blubber, and he's just, I don't know, he's acting kind of strange. I don't get it. I don't know. I think your story fucked him up pretty bad.
Why am I acting strange? What did I do to act strange?
Nothing. I do want to tell
strangeness. That's the thing about strangeness.
Yeah, we don't.
It's so hard when it comes to strangeness. It's hard to identify.
It's hard to put your finger on it.
I think Tim knows the direct route to getting under my skin.
I don't get under. Ty's one of the only people I talk to on a daily basis. One of the only ones.
You love it. You love seeing. You love getting in under my skin.
Why are you doing?
You like living under there.
Get inside.
It's his home. Do you know that people that eat cilantro and it tastes like soap? Do you know that those people are inferior humans?
Oh yeah, that's a well-known study. Not true. Yeah, they started COVID mostly.
It's not true.
Yeah, you go ahead and try to get some tabbouleh made up. You go down to
ding ding ding. The bell is ring.
You go down to the Mediterranean market, get yourself some tabbouleh, and I dare you to say it tastes better without cilantro.
I don't like tabbouleh.
I double dog.
You would love tabbouleh.
I've had dog talk
I
tonight.
I do not like tabbouleh.
You're welcome, everyone.
I've had it.
Now, Tyler, I have a question for you. If I didn't tell you my 29-minute long story, do you think you would have brought up your 3rd grade story?
Ooh.
Probably not, but that's like.
And look what we got from it. The DDD thing. Jen
gifts.
had a little zinger
I
in
gotta
there.
tell you, we have to write down. Hopefully, someone's writing down the DDD because that's the gift of this show.
Well,
it's the hashtag DDD.
It does not need to be written because it's ingrained in my memory all the time.
Never forget. Always remember. Never forget.
One of my 9/11s. It's one of my 9/11s, including.
Can you imagine if we somehow, and this isn't out of the realm of possibility.
Ann Lacey says tabbouleh is made with parsley, not cilantro.
Well, Ann, you got me. You fucking got me, didn't you, Ann?
Boing. You got boinged on.
I was just talking, Ann. I was talking shit to upset Tyler, and now you got me. All right, so you win.
Wow.
Double dog there, Jen. Do not change the subject. A DDD is what a DDD is.
Yeah.
Well, it's another DDD. It's an additional. So you could double dog dare someone to get a dead dog's dick. Now you got a 6 DDD.
Not my DDD.
Yeah, it's like DD.
Now George is throwing out emojis in the Chiron.
George did type it first. Jen, I like Jen. She's a stand-up person. She didn't lie.
Jen's the star witness of this podcast.
Star witness.
Yeah, the star witness.
Is she the only one that's made it the whole way? Okay, let's wrap up on this.
Well, we gained some of these people back, Ty. After you shoved them away with your dead dog dick story, we scrounged up. We're at our peak. Go ahead, refresh the page right now, Ty. Go ahead and look at the page. We're peaking right now. We're peaking right now.
Good to see that right as maybe because they're like, are they ending it?
God damn it! If we're not peaking, can someone Google for me this? I trust what Ann said about the tabbouleh with.
Jim, he can't handle it.
I don't like being wrong. I don't like being wrong about Greek food. I love it.
I hate being wrong. I hate being able to not do something. I hate being bad at things. I can be like okay at things, but being bad at something.
Jim hates it. He can't handle it. He can't handle it.
Am I supposed to Google it?
God, I hate to hear.
Nah, I'm looking.
You hate to
you're
hear.
looking? Okay.
Parsley. It's fucking parsley. Son of a bee. Ann Lacey, you got me. My mom is mentioning that it's parsley. Everybody's mentioning that it's parsley now. You can't be right every time, Ty. You can't do it every time. You can do it.
That's karma.
What did I do wrong? I only did good today. I did good deeds all day.
Which I love to see. You're turning on each other. Kate,
I gotta tell you, I'll tell you something about Kate tonight. He sounds
amazing.
Flawless. It's fun. It's funny that you set her up with a mic the night she decides to throw a snoozer out there for us for 30 minutes.
I hold strong. Love the story.
Allowed to see
Love
you.
the story.
Going to punch you in the face.
A snooze fest. Oh.
That's the story bell. That's the good story bell.
You know that hurts me. All right, that's fine. I'll get you back. I have your address.
Well, do we do one more? Or do we kind of close off?
What?
I don't know, a little subject.
You ever? What do you think about like Greek food? What do you think about it? Like tabbouleh, all that kind of stuff. Well, actually, as a vegetarian, it's perfect for you because a lot of it is friendly to that.
Falafel. That was my big lunch in Manhattan.
That can go bad in a hurry though if someone's making it. If someone doesn't know what to do. I've had some really bad burned falafel.
Food truck falafel.
Delicious.
One of my favorite things ever.
It's very good.
It's chickpeas, right?
Yeah,
Waffle?
chickpeas fried up. And you know what? You get a little some tomatoes on there. You get a little corn, some onions, and then you get the white sauce.
You know what we gotta do? We all have to go to Daddy. You ever been to Daddy's place?
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that. We gotta do. As
soon as it becomes legal, we all got to go together.
Okay. Tyler, I'll buy you dinner from there some night. You know, I'll send you. Let me send you a falafel sandwich.
Okay, sure. I'll send you my address. No way.
I already have your address.
You have my address.
I'll give it to you.
Tim gave it to me.
Kate's offended that I said her story was a
No, let me buy you a sandwich and send it to you. It's going to be delicious. It won't be poison.
There'd be zero poison in it. Paul Spratt coming at Ty.
I just don't even understand the comment.
You want me to take?
Paul said what needed to be said. He said the comment that we needed to hear. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
I believe I've met Paul. Have I seen Paul do stand up with you, Ty? He looks familiar.
Yeah, but you didn't remember. It's unremarkable.
Does he usually wear a ball cap?
Okay. Yeah.
I've seen him. Paul.
It's unremarkable.
Excellent work. Excellent comedy.
So he's demean to me and to Tyler. Now he. Oh, food. Okay, I see why he said that.
Falafel doesn't have that. I mean, if you're getting the lamb,
well, if it's greasy, if the oil isn't hot enough when they fry it, though, it absorbs all the grease, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in some trouble.
I guess I'll use this time to say that me and Paul every Tuesday we have a show at 5:30. Oh
wait, so I also was on. He was on the show the other day with us.
He was.
You could have said it in that way, and then I really would have known who he was.
I really forgot.
That guy.
Yeah.
My bad, Paul. But yeah, watch me and Paul. We actually argue. That's what the whole show is. We just argue.
So it's just this show, but with one less
person. It's evenly matched because it's not 2-on-1 every goddamn episode.
Yeah. I like this formula better.
This formula.
You like Kate is just she's firing from the hip right now.
Let's wrap it. Let's wrap this baby up. Wrap it up.
Get out of here.
First one coming off the long weekend.
Happy Memorial Day.
Story show
for the troops. This is our first episode we did for the troops. Tomorrow night, George is going to be giving something away. Hopefully, it's maybe something very expensive. Please tune in.
Please, like a piece of rare furniture or something like.
If enough of you join in. He will be giving away something
very valuable,
at least worth $50, $50 to $100.
Yeah, at least $50 to $5,000.
Listen, that's what he said to us in the chat.
Heard it.
Between $50 and $5,000 is what he said.
That's what he said.
Whether he honors it or not, we'll see where
it's his honor on the line.
Yeah, does he have
not the Trinity, not the trio, not the Mighty Three.
That's right.
We know all about Tabbouleh now. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you, Ann Lacey.
If anything, we've learned about Tabbouleh. We've also learned about what not to ask for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And we've also learned if Kate comes to a dinner party, it's going to be that story's going to take forever.
Take an Ambien, baby. I was kidding. I was just joshing.
Yeah, we're just joshing around, Kate.
My blood pressure's through the roof, right? I can't handle one more thing.
Well, maybe because you're in that suit.
It's hot in here.
Yes, it has to be very hot in that thing.
It is.
All right. Tomorrow night, we got Garrett coming in. We're watching Raising Arizona.
So excited.
Nick Cage. We're all going to be talking about it.
Yeah, everybody watch.
That's Wednesday. Thursday, maybe if somebody wants to challenge Kate to a a beer drinking competition, hey, come on in. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it.
And Friday, as you guys all know, start thinking about where you're going to get takeout from on hashtag Takeout Friday.
Take it out.
For me, I'm here with my good pals, my esteemed colleagues. Good to have her back. I hate Kate down there, straight off the moon. Turns out
you do.
I love Kate. Over there at Professor Fry, as he lives and breathes, the legend himself. I'm Tyler Rothrock. And
should we just hear our thing now that we do? What the hell's in my hand?
Hey, Professor, ring that goddamn bell, my boy.
Good night, everyone. Ding ding. Oh, he left us again.
This is
every time.
It's all right. Okay.
That was baby.
I'm going to bed. I've been up since like 4 a.m.
Oh.
It still says it's still saying live.
Oh, it is. It is still live.
Oh, good thing I didn't start talking real trash.
I wonder if Tyler would get really mad if you just kept the show going.
Just tell a 1 hour story.
Finally gone.
Yeah.
I could do it.
We can do this, guy. We can do this bit all night now.
I'm ending it. Good night, everybody.